Welcome to Decryptage on Africa 24. This edition welcomes Dr. Raad Al-Saady, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of ACWA Power. With him, we shall be discussing the innovative approaches ACWA Power is taking to enhance access to clean energy and water across Africa. Dr. Al-Saady, welcome to Africa 24 English. ACWA Power's commitment to sustainable growth through strategic partnerships. Can you share specific examples of how collaborations with local governments or organizations have enhanced project outcomes in Africa?
Our business model is based on collaboration and partnerships. We have over 90 assets globally in Africa, in Saudi Arabia, and in the rest of the world, and they all have partnerships in them, whether it's with stakeholders, with governments, with equity partners, with lenders. So we've reached in Africa $7 billion worth of projects, all based on a partnership model.
The Redstone CSP and Comombo PV plants will provide clean energy to over 200,000 households each. What metrics do you use to measure the social and economic impact of these projects on local communities?
The fact that you can get 200,000 homes to have green energy, that positively affects everyone in that city, everyone in that province, everyone in that region. Our goal is to have green energy in as many homes. Our entire portfolio in Africa of $7 billion is all green energy today.
As a pioneer in green hydrogen, what unique challenges and opportunities do you foresee in advancing green hydrogen projects across Africa, particularly in the light of recent agreements with the Egyptian and Tunisian governments?
You will see many companies, not just ACWA Power, very keen on doing green hydrogen in Africa. There are wonderful solar and wind resources in Africa. There's many advantages to doing business in Africa, and hence you saw a lot of MOUs in Tunisia and Egypt in the case of ACWA Power, but there are many other companies, and I think the future of green hydrogen in Africa is green indeed and bright.
ACWA Power has achieved the lowest levelized water tariff worldwide. How do you plan to leverage this achievement to enhance access to affordable and clean water across Africa, especially in regions facing severe scarcity?
Water in Africa is going to be a huge potential in the next few years. It's a challenge, but it's a very achievable challenge that with the support of the government, with the support of lenders, with companies like ACWA Power, we believe with desalination at the competitive rates they are in now, we believe water desalination can be a great solution for many countries in Africa.
How does ACWA Power utilize leading-edge technology to not only enhance efficiency in energy generation and water desalination, but also ensure that these solutions are scalable for emerging markets in Africa?
We believe scalable solutions is the solution in Africa. Africa has huge coasts. It's a continent with many countries that have coast. So we believe we can have very competitive desalination, and it's going to feed into hopefully having new world records, lower tariffs in Africa, because we need very competitive prices in Africa so that water can be affordable and sustainable.
How was a conference like the FII significant for Africa, particularly in relation to ACWA Power's operations in the renewable energy sector? How do such gatherings influence investment and development opportunities on the continent?
We were very pleased that the first session of FII was a session on Africa, represented by some of the great partners in African nations with Saudi Arabia. We met many influential leaders from around Africa, from South Africa, from Senegal, from many of our brothers and sisters in the African continent. And I think FII and Saudi Arabia in general realizes that Africa is going to be a very important partner in the next 100 years and beyond.
Dr. Al-Saady, thank you for answering Africa 24's English questions. Ladies and gents, please stay tuned to our programs.